What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis, once again answering the questions that you asked me. This question actually came from a video I did before called 10 Signs of an Insecure Man. And people asked me, what are some of the signs of an insecure woman? The crazy part about it was mostly women that asked the question. Men asked too, but I was surprised at the number of women that actually asked that question. So I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, we're going to start right out because these are the 10 signs of an insecure woman. I think there are 10 on here. Shut up. Yeah, there are 10. Okay. I really don't. The funny thing about it is I don't make a video and go, oh, I'm going to be 10 signs of this. I'm going to be 5 signs of this. I really just do the signs and then it's like, oh, and then it'll be like the top 10 that made it. Or whatever. So sometimes it's like, because people always say, well, you forgot this sign. No, I said 10 signs. It's probably 100 signs. But these are the 10 that I thought were the best to do. Anyway, so the first one is focus on their body parts and sexuality and not their whole person. Now, just because somebody puts pictures of their booty on Facebook or something like that doesn't necessarily mean that they're insecure. But if that's all you ever see a person do, it's always like, oh, let me show my breasts. Oh, let me show my booty. Oh, hey, look at me. I'll suck it. If they're that type of person, they probably don't have the best self-esteem. They probably are a little bit insecure because because when you don't feel like you have much to offer, that's kind of what you come at the world with. Like, here's my sexuality. This is something that I know you'll care about. Number 2, seems to be in competition with everyone. Even people they don't know. That was one with guys too. You're going to see some of these come together because some of them are just signs of an insecure person. That's something you really see a lot of. Like when they're in competition with everybody. Every time somebody walks around, oh, she ain't me. She ain't me. She ain't me though. I see that dress, but it would look better on me. Look at her shoes ain't like mine. That kind of thing. Where you like, what in the... You don't even know that person. Why do you care what their shoes are like? Has a need to turn everything into an argument, no matter what you're talking about. I don't know if you ever dealt with somebody where you could be talking about anything. You could be like, yeah, man, Beyonce killed it at the Super Bowl. Beyonce didn't kill nothing at the Super Bowl. Everybody was alive when she left. No, I was talking about the music the music was all right. Didn't nobody die, though. Didn't nobody die. Okay? So, therefore, you don't know what you're talking about. You are wrong. Up, bit, boom, period. Okay? You're wrong. And they do some stuff like that. You're like, what the? That wasn't even a reason for you to argue. There was nothing. I just made a statement. So, people are insecure. A lot of people argue like that all the time because that's how they feel comfortable in any situation. They don't really know how to interact with people and have like a regular conversation with somebody. So they just argue. They just start a fight all the time. That's their way of being unique. That's their way of interacting with people. That's also a lot of times a way of rejecting people before they get a chance to reject them. Number 4, constantly challenging people to physical confrontations and or being aggressive. A lot of insecure people don't feel like they have the ability to win a legitimate argument. They don't feel like they have the ability to make a legitimate argument. So they constantly challenge people. They constantly try to be very aggressive. They're always trying to fight somebody. I'll punch that bitch. For what? She forgot to put ice in my high C. I'll punch her. You could just go up there and change. I don't care. You ain't gonna put no ice in my high C. I'll kill you. That kind of thing. You're like, what is wrong with you? But that's because a lot of times, like I said, they just don't have the ability to communicate with people. And they feel like everybody's attacking them. So that makes them want to fight everybody. They take everything as an attack. And you got to think, what if you thought the whole world was attacking you? What if you thought that everybody that was looking at you was looking down on you? By the time you got to even the smallest confrontation, you probably want to fight too. Number 5. Feels the need to remind everyone that they are independent and don't need anyone. Now, I know some of y'all be like, I'm independent, dog. See, he taking shots at the independent ladies now. See, a person who is really independent doesn't really say things like that on a regular basis. First of all, nobody's completely independent. We all need other people. You know, do you catch your own food? Probably not. You can't do everything. You can't. Even a doctor can't operate on themselves. So we're not 100% independent. But when you feel the need to say that all the time, it's really mostly you trying to say, I don't have anybody, and nobody really wants to be around me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it seem like it's a choice. I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. I don't need no friends. I don't need nobody. I came in this world by myself. I will leave by myself. And when you're saying that, what you're basically saying is, I'm not the type of person who can make friends. I'm not the type of person who can sustain or maintain a relationship. So therefore, instead of people asking me why I don't have anybody around me, I'm just going to tell them. Number 6, tries to control their partner and even people that are not in relationships with them. If you notice, when you're dealing with somebody that's insecure, they always want to tell whoever they're with what to do. You don't need to be going out there. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be walking. You don't need to be talking. Who are you on the phone with? Who is that? Where is that going? What is that? Who is that? What's that about? Huh? Did you eat that? You better not. You better stop. You better go. Now, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, like, why do you treat this person like that? And then you notice that they even do it to people they're not in a relationship with. They're friends. They're constantly telling them what they need to do with their life. You need to leave him. You don't need to be around him. You don't need to deal with that. You don't need to talk to that. That's not a job for you. That's not a place you need to go. Oh, why are you wearing that? Why are you looking like that? Don't take a picture looking like that. Stop. You wrong. Don't tell me. I tell you. You don't need somebody like that around you most of the time, so you're kind of thinking, what is up with that? Why are you doing that? Well, a lot of people try to control people around them because that's their way of keeping people with them. They feel like if they're the source of control for you, if they're the person that tells you what to do, then how can you ever leave? Number 7, constantly talking about everyone else with nothing positive to say about anyone. Some people do this because they like to deflect. They don't really think much of themselves, so their whole thing is to try to talk about everybody else. If I pull everyone down to my level, then maybe I don't feel so low. Maybe I don't feel so bad about myself if everybody who I think is prettier than me, I say that they're nasty. She got some stuff. Well, she broke. Well, her shoes. Well, just constantly saying something about somebody because it's like I need to bring people down so I can feel like I'm level. It's not even so they can feel like they're above people. Usually it's just so they can feel level. Number 8. Focuses on material things instead of people, friends, and family. Look at them shoes I got. Look at my watch. Look at my rings. Look at this. Oh, I got my hair this way. Oh, I got my nails this way. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. See, I just bought that. See, I just got that. But if you notice, anytime you talk about people that they're with or friends or family members, they always like, I don't know about that. I don't care. I came in this world by myself. I'll leave by myself. They do that all the time because they can control material things. When you buy something, it's yours. It belongs to you. A friend is never really something that belongs to you. It's something that's all constantly in flux. You can lose every single person in your life at any moment. And that's scary to some people. But the chances of you losing things that you buy is pretty low. And if you do lose them, go buy something else. So that makes a lot of people are afraid. So whenever they do own their thing, they have ownership, and they put so much emphasis on the things they own, it makes them feel better. It makes them feel like they have control of the world around them, when you really don't. Number 9, jealous of anyone that talks to their partner while consistently and constantly seeking attention from everyone else. You know the people. What's he talking to you for? What is you talking to my man for? Okay, you ain't got no business talking to my man. Okay, you don't have no need to talk to my man. You don't ask him nothing. I don't know what you was talking to him about anyway. What I was talking to your man about was I said, can I take your order? And he said he wanted a cheeseburger. I said, okay, what you want on that? That's all I said. Well, you don't need to ask him what he wants on his cheeseburger. I will tell you what he wants on his cheeseburger, okay? He don't want pickles, all right? He don't want mayonnaise, okay? I know that about him. I've been making his burger for years, okay? Bring the burger, bitch. That's all you need to do. Insane. They're not mad at the person who's they're not mad at the person who's taking their man's order. They're insecure. They feel like if that person talks to their man, he may choose them instead of them. They're constantly seeking attention from other people. Hey, let me stick my butt out this way. Let me do this. Let me put my breast out. Let me do something so someone will come up and talk to me. I want someone to talk to me. I want someone to make me feel special. Because they constantly need that reassurance. Even their own dude telling them something good about themselves isn't enough. They constantly need everybody to tell them that they're pretty. Everybody to tell them that they're special. And if they don't have that, it just destroys them. Number 10. Actually attempts to sabotage their partner's success and derail their plans. This is a big one. Some of y'all probably don't even notice this one. But when you're dealing with a chick that's really insecure, she feels that if you were successful, you would have no reason to be with her. She feels that if you were to actually achieve your goals, if you were to actually make things happen in your life, you'd have no reason for her. That is a really big one and a really bad one that is unfortunate. And a lot of people feel that way because, like I said, they feel like if you had them, if you had a good life and things going well, what do you need them for? So let's go back through them. Focuses only on the body parts. Big one. Seems to be competing with everyone around them, even people they don't know. You know some people like that, I'm sure. Has a need to turn everything into an argument. That's that person that's fighting over nothing, fighting over characters on Sesame Street. Constantly challenging people to physical confrontations. That's that chick that goes out fighting everybody till they get knocked out by a bus driver or something. Feels the need to remind everyone that they're independent. That is the lonely person in the room that's constantly trying to tell people that they choose to be that way. Number 6, tries to control their partner and even people who are not with them. That's that person always telling you what to do, what to wear, how to be, how to act, how to walk, how to talk. Number 7, constantly talking about everyone else with nothing positive to say. You know that person that always got something to say, jibber-jabbering about everybody. But you never hear anything positive. Somebody win the lottery right next to them. They talking about a person whose shoes are messed up. Number 8, focuses on material things instead of people. That's that person that's always got the new bag, always got this, but don't spend no time with their kids. That type of person. Number 9, jealous of everyone and anyone that talks to their man and so always seeking attention from other people. You know that type of person. Got the breast out, always just boom, I'm showing stuff, I'm talking to everybody, blah, 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 blah. But if anybody talk to my man, I'm going nuts. Number 10, actually attempted to sabotage their man's dreams, goals, and everything. This person, that's the person that will go to their job or their dude and cuss them out, beat out the windows in his car and stuff like that. Just doing stupid stuff, doesn't even care. Hopefully that was able to help you out. It's your man, Chazzellis. If you know anybody that needs to see this, that may be dealing with somebody, this may be the person. Share this with them. Also, make sure you go to askchazzellis on Facebook.com so you can participate in some of our discussions. Also, look for the Chazzellis Project that's coming out in April. That's this month. For those of you that don't know. So check out the Chazzellis Project. It's coming out soon. Also, like and subscribe. Peace.